I'm gonna be honest with you. Being a freelancer today, starting your career as a freelancer in digital marketing is harder than it's ever been. My name is Oliver. I've been doing freelance digital marketing for about 5 years now. And in the past 5 years already, I've seen it become harder and harder. A lot of the ways people typically get clients as freelancers is over job sites like Upwork. It seems when you go on YouTube that it's the only way you can get clients as a freelancer, even though it's not. A lot of people have been doing emailing, cold calling, networking to get clients as freelancers. And no matter the strategy you use to get clients, it's never been harder than it is today. You know, back in 2006, when you wanted to start a career as a freelance digital marketer, basically all you had to do is to learn how to make websites, how to host these websites, and a little bit about design, and you were good to go. You could start your career. All the companies, the smaller companies, wanted to have websites. Not a lot of people knew how to do that, but it became harder and harder to, as a freelancer, to find clients, to sell these websites to sell these services to. Same thing for Google Ads, for SEO, for social media management and social media advertising. And the reason is, well, there's a few reasons, but the main reason is the amount of competition you get when you're a freelancer in digital marketing. It seems everyone is launching a digital marketing company, you know. And if you go back, again, not that long ago, 5 years ago, when I was there, it was still a lot easier. What came in the past few years was AI. You know, now you get agencies with a lot of money that sends hundreds of thousands of emails to business owners trying to sell their services as digital marketing companies, and all of these emails are customized for them. You got even these companies making videos personalized for these companies. And as freelancers, it's not really something we can afford at all. And it's something I didn't have to deal with 5 years ago. I've seen a lot of people with a lot of talent try to start a freelance business with no success. And it's sad, really, because it's not that complicated. For sure, the competition makes it a lot harder than it's ever been. And if you go online, if you go on YouTube, you'll find people trying to sell you on the idea that you can become a freelancer and that it's going to be easy and that you're going to be making a lot of money and that you're going to be free. But what they don't tell you is the amount of work they had to put in to be able to learn how to get clients, high-paying clients particularly. If you go on Upwork, it feels like there's always someone willing to work for cheaper than you, especially if you live in North America or in Europe or in a lot of more wealthy country. It feels like there's always someone willing to work for cheaper. So it feels like it's impossible, but really it's not. Same thing for all of the other strategies mentioned. I did not struggle. Launching my freelance career was easy. The reality is I've been preparing for that without knowing it pretty much all of my working years. At 18, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I knew I wanted to have my own thing, but I didn't know what I wanted to build, what career I wanted to have. I just knew that the regular 9 to 5 working for someone was just not for me. So I still needed money, I still needed to pay the bills. So what I did is I worked part-time as a salesperson selling cell phones. The reason I chose that particular field was because I needed to learn something while I was making money. I didn't just want to make money just for the sake of money. I wanted to focus on learning and getting better. And I wanted that to acquire me as much money as possible. So by doing that for a few years, when I went back to freelancing, it was incredibly easy for me. I was not just hyper focused on web development and coding, or on statistic making, optimizing Google ad campaigns and all that stuff. I knew a little bit about that, obviously, but my main focus has always been to convince people to work with me. So instead of going on Upwork, I followed my own path. Not that Upwork is not the way to go. There's people making tons of money on Upwork. But that's just not what I chose, I chose to go to a more traditional route, just meeting with entrepreneurs and offering them my services, basically, with a sales and negotiation approach to it, with a clear, easy path to follow. And for me, it was incredibly easy, and I've been doing that for a few years. Before 2 years ago, when I started to have that new business opportunity, when I started to work with an entrepreneur close by named Antonio. He had a more developed, a more advanced, let's say, agency than I did. And he could offer way more services than I could. So I partnered with him in order for me to focus on acquiring clients and building strategies and business plans. And he took care of all of the rest with his employees. And, a few months passed, and I was pretty good at what I did, and I was making a good living. And Antonio basically offered me the opportunity to start recruiting and training new marketing experts to basically show them what I knew. And so I did. I started recruiting freelancers and trying to offer them business opportunities. And what surprised me was how hard it was for people to actually find these clients. It was a shock for me, I didn't know how hard it was for people, how big of a struggle it was for people. So what I did is I pretty much dissect the strategies and the things I did that made me so successful at what I do, and I started optimizing it. I started. Alec did the same thing, with Upwork, trying to figure out why people were successful even though there was so much competition, and why some people were not. And what we figured out is it's not very that complicated. It's just stuff that is really hard to figure out on your own. Me and Alec did it the hard way. We just tried stuff and studied and read books and follow online courses for hours and hours without having a clear path. It was like building a puzzle in which you don't know if the piece of the puzzle even applies to what you're trying to do, or if it's a good piece of puzzle at all. But we did figure it out after a while. And what I'm telling you basically right now is you can do it on your own as well. We've done it. What people don't tell you is how hard it is. to actually do that. Right now, we're trying something out. We have a free trial for a complete freelance course that you can jump in right now by clicking the link in the description and learn basically all we've learned on how to get clients in freelancing, no matter the strategy you're trying to perfect to get these clients. Freelancing is the best thing I did for myself. And the people I thought this to that succeeded had the same realization. But I just think it's a little unjust that you go online and you find people trying to convince you to go to freelancing, telling you it's easy, while it's for a lot of people, it's really not. So what I'd like you to get out of this is, if it's what you want to do and if it's your calling, if you feel like the best thing for you is to have your own business, your own freelance career, and don't have a boss, just go for it. What I want to suggest is you don't need to be the best web developer. You don't need another course on web design, or you don't need to be better in Google Ads. You don't need to be the world-leading expert on how to automate your company procedures with AI. What you need is to figure out the best way for you to get your clients and to launch your career. If you want to see more content like that, please let us know. Subscribe, and I'll talk to you later.